How's it going, everyone? Everyone wanted to see my update on Holo, so I'm going to make a quick update. And everyone kind of doubted, like, we're probably not going to pull back from $9 all the way to my crucial levels that I'm waiting for. And this is the power of patience, because I want to show you, if it does not work and you just miss out on it, that is totally fine. There's going to be other entries that it's going to pull back to. We know stocks like Holo, they don't maintain an uptrend. If you watch my last videos, the last uptrend was not even a month, okay? And so when you look at this chart right in here, we maintaining an uptrend for, just for a little bit, okay? We're in an uptrend for like 4 days. I like this because it's more of a short, beginning uptrend. We're catching it early, okay? We're not like getting in late to the party, right? Because you don't want to get in too early and you don't want to get in too late, okay? So when I'm looking at Holo, easiest thing I say, guys, if you're playing my momentum plays, if you've seen my new updated strategies, this strategy works a lot. I'm on a lot of wins, and if it just doesn't work, that is totally fine, because my wins outweigh my losses, and it's just going to keep on raking in. So if you're looking at it, you're saying, oh, we're at that ATR4. We're touching that Keltner channel, okay? That's my Keltner channel. If you're in my Discord, you have these settings. The link's down below in YouTube comments below to join. It's very affordable, okay? You're one of these plays are going to make you like probably 10 years worth. But so we hit this upper band. That's our first indication of that the uptrend starts shifting, and you'll see how the EMA 5 is going to start crossing the other EMAs. This EMA 5 is my purple, the yellow is my 10, the light blue is my 50, and then this EMA 20 is going to start crossing that 50, okay? As I mentioned in other videos, Holo hates the EMA 50. It took forever to get through the EMA 50, and I can go through back experience to show you. Look at this EMA 50 here. We touch this and we go down. We get near it, we go down. And you can see all throughout the chart that it took a while to finally break through it. So this tells me there is a lot more bullish momentum coming in. We finally got through that crucial level here, okay? We finally got through it where, look at this, EMA 50 going down. So you get the point where if we get above that EMA 50, that's very crucial. And a lot of people try to chase the stock and not understand it, that's a crucial level. Now what I can do is, now that I know we broke through that crucial level, it's going to start acting as support. And as I previously noted, the biggest bounces that happen when I've been back testing this strategy for quite some time, the more we get above this upper band, the more bullish it is and the more momentum we can get. So what I'm saying is, this EMA 5 is your big area for a bounce, okay, guys? This is your massive area where you can make insane money. I love the EMA 5 and I love the EMA 10. So all throughout here, if it does not bounce to this on this EMA 5, well, there is a 19% drawdown to that 10. I'm going to make sure I have powder for that 10. It's impossible to know exactly where these algos are going to go, but I do know the algos look at these levels. As you can see, prior history, when we're below the 50, these EMAs act as resistance, and you can see all throughout here, we hit the 20, we go down, we hit the 10, we hit the 10, 10, 10, 10, and then you finally go to the next levels. And so in an uptrend, when you hit the 5, that's your support, and you bounce up, and then you bounce up, and then you go to the next level, okay? So I don't see it just going to the 10, in my opinion. It's kind of stabilizing here. It's kind of acting as, okay, this is strong support. It's kind of figuring out, do we want to break through it, right? And we saw price come back to this 5 here, and look at this massive bounce we've had from this low here all the way up, okay? I think we can get a nice bounce. And you might ask, what is your bounce effect? What are you looking at? It's impossible to know exactly where price is going to go. So I think in terms of percentages. If I'm up 10%, I take my profit. And then I scale 90% out at 10%, and I hold the rest at break even. And then if it does stop me out, guess what? I made 10%. If it doesn't stop me out, guess what? I'm still holding a small position. So I'm buying right here. I'm being straight up and real. We've hit the upper band. We come back to the EMA 5. I think we get our next big bounce effect. If we don't get it right here, well, guess what? We have all these crucial EMAs acting as support. And I just don't see us going all the way through those. Can it happen? Possibly. It possibly can, but I do think there's a lot of momentum coming in this, that this is going to act as support. So we're just dead on this thing, and you can see literally the lower wick. I mean, how precise is it? You can't tell me, like, these are algos watching this. We get that tiny wick touching it, and then we bounce up from there, okay? So I think we can easily get a nice 10% from this area here. 10%, you can use your data price range tool. You can see around $4.99 is that 10% gain. So just right under $5 is, right at $5 is about 10% for you. So I'm going to look in this. I'm going to accumulate. I'm buying some right here at the EMA 10 if you're EMA 5 if you're watching this video. I love this strategy. This is how you be patient. A lot of people probably have worse averages way up in here. When I had this on my chart to say, hey, no FOMO. We know what happens when price gets above these levels. That's called imbalance. But price has to be balanced. I don't care how good the company is, how crappy the company is. When there's a big momentum and price comes back to these EMAs like this, you tend to get the bounce effect. And that's what we're going to play, guys, okay? That's what we're going to do. I think this is very nice. You guys have been watching my channels. You understand, like, a lot of these plays worked. Back test it. You'll see. Touch the upper band, touch the 5 one time, has a big bounce, touch the 10, has a big bounce, and then you see so forth. I love the EMA 5 and 10. Those are my most favorite areas, as that's where the big bounces happen, okay, guys? You're going to see the big, massive bounces happen. Now, keep in mind, I only play these area one time. So if I get this bounce here right on this EMA 5 for 10% gain, I'm not going to play this EMA 5 again, okay? That's the problem people see. They're like, oh, well, it's touching the EMA 5 again. I can keep playing and playing it. Remember, these are penny stocks. These don't hold the trends long. The last back test that I did is this trend lasted like a month, okay? It wasn't long. It was like 3 weeks. So you want to be in and out of these trades, play these levels for a nice quick bounce effect, and then get out, right? Make your money. We've traded this against the trend. When we trade against the trend is we look for this green band, and we look for a massive time distance. We know price has to touch the EMAs. So when you see when you see Holo not touch this EMA 20 in over 2 months, well, guess what? Price goes back up and tests that. Did price have to go all the way up in here? No, no one can predict that. Anybody that's been trying to predict that has really bad averages way back, been pumping Holo and saying this is the time it's going to move, this is the time, and it's just kept dumping and dumping. Well, this is the time you get the confirmation that, oh, we're in an uptrend, and now we wait for the pullback, and then we get in. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, play each EMA level at once. I'm going to play the 5. If it drops to the 10, I'm adding more. And you can see the EMAs are so close, so I'll add more and more. My stop loss would obviously be if we break below this EMA 20, okay? That would be my stop loss. I don't see that happening, but we have a plan for that, and I will give you guys an update if that happens and see what's happening. All right, guys, this is my analysis for Holo. Let's make some money. I really wish everyone success. I don't want anyone to lose money. Don't ever chase stocks. I don't care if it's a big cap stock, small cap stock, whatever market you're in. Never chase stocks. Wait for the pullbacks. When you use this system, like not just this little candle, right? You might feel like, oh, Holo's up 64%. We want to see these bands get penetrated. The more they're penetrated, the stronger the bounce you're going to get. You can see when price gets very close to this EMA 5, look at this massive bounce you get from this EMA 5, 60% gains in a day. Now we're physically hitting it, okay? Sometimes I do try to get, like, if price comes back like this, we have a big move up, $9, and we go all the way down to $4, and I see that EMA 5 very close, I'll start adding close to it. I'll put it, it doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing in trading is perfect, so do never be a perfectionist in trading, okay? It just doesn't work. There's a bunch of random acts of probabilities that happen. This is a probability system that works a lot, okay? You can trust me on that. You can join the Discord. And matter of fact, if you want to join the Discord, click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system, and you can come in here and see these plays and lots of people mentioning it, and join a community that actually doesn't just rely on signals, but teaches you how to trade. And that's why I wish I've had this back in trading. I blew a lot of accounts, a lot of money, but I finally figured out what system I like. How do I trade with the trend? How do I trade against the trend? And my day trades are absolutely fire on how I make money every day while I wait, for example, Holo to make that move up, okay? But if you hit the day trade alerts when you join this service, it'll give you access to every membership, day trades and swing trades. The minute you hit that, and it's only $11.99, literally cheaper than a McDonald's meal, where this can change your life. And I'm not going to say you're going to become a millionaire. That's not realistic, but I will say you will be a consistent trader, profitable, and be a full-time trader just like me if you follow this results. Right? Trading is hard. But it's actually the most life-changing thing that I've ever done. I've been through, trust me, I've blew thousands and thousands of dollars, and this is the one thing that kind of like swifted my ways, because before I would buy Holo way up at $6, $9, and I'd be like, oh, there's no way, and then it keeps dropping down. I'm like, why is it dropping down? Well, price is coming back to balance mode. We were way up above the ATR4 on the Keltner channel, and then we come back to those EMAs, and then algos kick in, the bots print out orders, it bumps up, I take my 10%, and then comes back to another level, I take another 10%, sometimes I get more than 10%, and then you see how you kind of make lots of money, and you keep playing each play, okay? There's thousands of stocks to play. If you hit server shop up in here, you can see the, let me re-click it. You can see the 2 memberships here. It'll be Swing Trading and Day and Swing Trading Plus. It's not showing here. Easiest way to join is hit Day Trade Alerts or hit how to subscribe. But basically, if you have an Android, you will have to subscribe on your computer or use your phone's browser like Google or Safari. But once you subscribe, it is, you'll have access to everything, okay? If you just want Swing Trade Alerts, just hit Swing Trade Alerts, and it's only $6 a month. But I recommend try both services. See if you like day trading. It's something that you can do every day. It gives you that high adrenaline, and I'm using a very safe strategy. Like today, I sold credit spreads, making over $1,000, doing a very simple strategy that has over 90% win ratio. Hope you guys like this video. This is my Holo analysis. I'll keep you guys updated, but looking at the chart, I was like, wow. Holo's back to my level. This is good. I'm going to buy some Holo here, guys. So I'll catch you guys later, and happy weekend. Peace out.